queens of the party, party. Working hard, yeah, we're on things, run things. If you wanna be with us, then say that, that, that. Yeah, we're the queens of the party, party. Working hard, yeah, we're on things, run things. If I'm asking you any questions, say that, that, that. Say that, that, that.
Hello guys. My friend Alena is visiting me in St. Petersburg right now, so it's gonna be a very cultural and touristy next couple of days, and I'm really excited about. And guess where I am right now? In Hermitage, that's right. I haven't been here in a minute, so I'm really excited to spend here the next couple of days. And after Hermitage, we are having a concert. It's a very interesting concept of the concert. I will show you, I will tell you more about it. But right now, let's explore the Hermitage for a little bit. The Hermitage, also known as a Winter Palace, is a former residence of Russian Tsars that was built in the 18th century. Nowadays, it's a world-famous museum known for its great collection of art and cultural artifacts. The Hermitage has over 3 million items in its collection, making it one of the largest museums in the world. For instance, if you were to spend just 1 minute observing each item in there, it would take you about 16 years of continuous viewing to see them all. Well, Alena and I didn't have 16 years to explore every corner of the Hermitage, but we did spend quite a few hours there before we had to move to the concert. A little observation I have. I've been to Hermitage twice before, and every time I came with a guided group. And now I'm on my own with my friend, and I want to say that I love being alone much better without any groups. I'm not attached to anybody. I can spend as much time as I want next to each painting and just be free to wherever I want to go. So I've been here for like 5 hours already, and it honestly felt like I spent here a lot less time, and I just love it. Like finally I feel like I'm enjoying Hermitage for the first time ever. So really, if you have a chance to visit, I recommend to visit on your own. We came to the place where we will have our concert, but now we have almost 2 hours to have dinner, so we're gonna do that right now, and then a little bit later I will tell you what this concert is about. And so the concert started. The reason why I love this band so much is because it has a really cool idea. This is a symphony orchestra, but they play rock music. What a perfect mix of two different styles of music. Personally, I've never seen anything like this before. By the way, the band is called Olympic Orchestra. Back in December, I went to their concert for the very first time, and ever since then, I've been completely in love with this band. Just take a look at their crazy double bass player. It's not something you see very often in a symphony orchestra. 12 a.m. We are finally going home. And guys, the concert was awesome. It was so great. It was definitely the best part of my day, of my month. I love this band so much, and I'm sure I will go to their concerts again if I will be in St. Petersburg. By the way, let's take a moment to not appreciate the weather in Russia in summer. This is totally unacceptable, the 9th of June, and I'm wearing like my fall, and I'm wearing my fall coat. This is such a shame, but it is what it is, right? And my friend will stay with me for a few more days, so we will continue exploring St. Petersburg as tourists, and I will see you tomorrow. The next day, Alena and I visited Semimosty. Then we walked around the New Holland Island and ended the day by going up to the colonnade of St. Isaac's Cathedral during sunset. But I didn't film that to not bore you with repetitive content, as I already showed you pretty much the same day in this video right here. And there, we were just watching some seagulls flying over the Neva River before heading home. Hello guys! Alena and I keep exploring the touristy St. Petersburg, and today we decided to come to a Peterhof Palace. And what a terrible idea it was to come on a holiday and also during the weekend. Don't ever make this mistake. If that's the only option for you to visit Peterhof, just skip that, because you will not enjoy it whatsoever. There are just so many people, and instead of watching the fountains, we are just observing the crowds of people. So many people, you cannot even look at any fountains, not talking about taking a picture with it. So my advice, don't visit during the holidays. And yeah, I'm standing somewhere in the green area to record, because it's impossible to record next to the fountains because of the loud noise. But other than the Peterhof Palace, we are also gonna watch the raising drawbridges tonight. And today is gonna be a little different than normal raising drawbridges, because today there will be a repetition of the Scarlet Sails Festival, which is super exciting, and the drawbridges will raise a bit earlier than usual, which is even better for us. So even if we will be disappointed with the Peterhof Palace, it's still gonna be a great day. Peterhof is a really beautiful park, especially if you visit at the right time. I've been there many times before and seen it in every season, except winter. It's definitely worth a visit, just make sure to pick a right day for it. My favorite time to go is in the fall, and I actually made a video about Peterhof during that season. If you want, you can check it out to learn more about this beautiful place. If I could, I'd read your mind. Make you happy all the time. 'Cause I get so tired. We decided to come back home after the Peterhof to have dinner and also change, because it's gonna be really cold out there. We'll be next to the water and it will be late at night. It will be really cold, especially because summer in St. Petersburg hasn't been great at all since the beginning of it. So it's very important for me to stay warm, because you know I hate the cold. And the Peterhof was such a fail today. I really wish we did something else instead, and I really wish I knew that it would be the worst idea ever to visit such a big touristy place during holidays. So this is a good lesson, at least. Never again I will do something stupid like this. But at least for me it was my 4th time in Peterhof, so I've seen it all, and I'm not like really disappointed because I didn't see anything. But for Alena, it was her first time ever, and she didn't like it. None of us did. I'm sure all people who were there today, we were all like freaking out of the amount of people. Just so you understand better, there was so much people, like during the rush hour in a subway in Peterhof. It was terrible, really terrible, but let's hope our event tonight will be more fun, much better, and I'll see you guys there. We just came out of the metro on the Nevsky Prospect, and they closed the road, the transportation road, and now everyone walks on it, and it's so nice, it's so atmospheric. The vibe here is amazing. I love it. And by the way, it's Alena's birthday today. Alena, my beautiful friend. Actually, in 4 minutes, it's gonna be her birthday, and we're gonna celebrate it tomorrow. So now we're gonna have a drink next to the bridges. As we got closer to the Neva embankment, we saw a beautiful ship with scarlet sails. It was getting ready for the upcoming Scarlet Sails Festival, which I was lucky enough to go to later. By the way, I already posted a video of it on my channel. But right then, it was my very first time seeing the ship in real life, and I was completely amazed by it. The bridge is gonna raise in 10 minutes. They already kicking us out from the bridge, so that's good news, I guess. Because earlier they told us that they might not raise the bridges because there is a marathon going at the moment, and until it's finished, something like this, so we'll see, I guess. That's how many people there already waiting for the bridge to raise. In St. Petersburg, there are some bridges that open twice in one night. The main one, known as Dvortsovy, is one of those bridges. And this time I stayed long enough to see it happening for the very first time. And it was so worth it. Oh, and by the way, I have a wonderful video on my channel dedicated to the raising drawbridges. For some reason, it's my grandma's all-time favorite video on my channel.
Check in once in a while. But those friends are growing up, and there's no time for us to pretend we'd stay.
It's 3 a.m. Alena and I are walking home. We're not actually walking, we need to find a place where we can get taxis, because as you can see, we are walking down the driveway and it's closed because there is a running marathon. So here's how the white night in St. Petersburg looks like. Absolutely incredible. The only thing, I wish the weather was a little bit warmer, because I'm wearing the warm coat and I cannot say that I'm hot. But it's okay. The day today was truly incredible. Hi guys, Alena left me today. She was staying with me for 4 days, and she's gonna spend the next couple of days at a hotel with her friend that also came to St. Petersburg tonight for her birthday. And right now I'm going to Alena's birthday. We're gonna celebrate it in a Georgian restaurant. But honestly, I still cannot get over yesterday day. It was so amazing and incredible, and so, I don't know, after days like this I can already say that summer was complete, even though it's just the beginning of it. And tomorrow we also already planned something super exciting, which of course I will show you. But right now let's move to the restaurant. After dinner, we went for a nice walk around evening St. Petersburg, and the next day we all met up again for a fun boat ride. We rented a private boat for an hour to cruise along the Neva River and the canals of St. Petersburg. If you're wondering how much it costs to rent a private boat in Russia for an hour, it's 6,000 rubles or $70 US. Do you think it's expensive? I think it's not much, especially when we split the price between 4 people. And surprisingly, even just 1 hour was enough to fully enjoy the ride.
We're the queens of the party, party. Working hard, yeah, we're ramping, ramping. If you wanna be with us, then say that, that, that. Yeah, we're the queens of the party, party. Working hard, yeah, we're ramping, ramping. If I'm asking you any questions, say that, that, that. Say that, that, that. Say that, that, that. Say that, 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 that. Say that. The queens of the party, party. Working hard, yeah, we're ramping, ramping. If you wanna be with us, then say that, that, that.
We just finished with our boat ride. It was fun. I mean, boat rides are always super fun, aren't they? And right now we are walking towards Peter and Paul's fortress. It's quite a long walk from here, but it's a beautiful walk because this island, Petrogradsky, is very beautiful, every corner of it, except I guess probably this part where we are walking right now. It looks like a factory or, I don't know, not the prettiest part, but this is the only not pretty part of Petrogradsky island, I think. So we're gonna walk around Peter and Paul's fortress a little bit, explore that area. I haven't been there in, I think, in 2 years, so it will be interesting for me as well. And we're gonna stay there until we find our next adventure.
I don't usually cry at all, but why is it always close? Ranging from a movie scene to made of people in my dreams. The last time if I